What's up, guys? This game's got a great soundtrack. And as far as I know, it was, specifically contracted and made just for this. Both the lyrical and non-lyrical songs. Really enjoy it. It's right up my alley. My type, generally, within the genre and type of music I enjoy, so... Coviers, I did see your question in Discord. I wasn't 100% sure what I wanted to do as far as restart or not, but I'm most likely going to start fresh tonight. And I do want to see more than the early part of the campaign, right? The game. That's all we've seen, but I can't fight against my brain's desire to do the first week, at least, and try to beat the surgeon on the first recollection. Knowing very likely that we'll get wiped out possibly on the very next day, so... After 3.64 millennia later, we'll get there, okay? We'll get there, but just, you know what? You know what this was when you joined. I'm a particularly stubborn individual. I'm also annoyed because it wasn't like it was losing to the boss or gameplay that beat me last time. It was a freaking series of misclicks, essentially. So I think that's more of what is frustrating me, is that if I'd have just died to the boss, then we'd just, keep going. Like I said if we had lost to the boss or anything, we'd have kept going, but the way that run ended was not okay with me. What's up, Seer? And I do really, I appreciate each and every one of you tuning in tonight. I know that it's not XCOM. I know that at least half of my audience pretty much tunes in only for XCOM. But to the rest of you who pop in and enjoy some of these other games and explore some of these other games with me, I love it. It gives me the chance to, because I don't generally game off stream very much anymore. So the only time I have to play games most of the time, probably 80% of the time I have to play games, is when I'm streaming, and fairly so, and because I enjoy it, XCOM takes up a lot of the stream schedule, so getting other games in occasionally is really nice. What's up, Moose? I love the fact that Moose gets to pop in here. He's my younger brother, and I don't get to hang out with him or see him as much. We don't live that far away, only a couple hours, but he works all the time, and I don't have a car that works, so we don't get to see each other or hang out very much, and we don't get to play D&D right now. Or at least I haven't been. That's when he's going to chime in and be like, we've been playing D&D without you, and we love it. But our D&D group kind of stopped, and so we haven't been able to hang out as much, so getting to see him pop in is awesome, so... I mean, I left the D&D group in, the beginning of the year, so... and I didn't know if they were going to continue or not. I don't know if they played anymore after I left the campaign. So, Seer, I live in Texas. I live in Texas in the U.S. So, also good to see you, Olden. I saw Coviers. Pretty sure I saw Jat and Wawawasi. MJ Hawk, what's going on? Bizarre, hello, hello. Good to see you all. So, the last time I spoke to... our older brother, who was our DM, he had said they hadn't played anymore, but D&D is like one of my favorite things in the world, so not playing has been annoying, so maybe I'll have to get a campaign going. That would take up another one of my days of the week, though, so maybe I could do a campaign in the mornings or something on one day. Anyone knows Hero Quest? I just recently bought it and all extensions for it. I can't say that I know Heroes Quest. I could say it, but I'd be lying. So I'm not familiar with it, but someone in chat might be. What's up, Crazed? We are live on YouTube tonight. I hadn't decided if I was just going to just stream to Twitch or YouTube tonight, since it's not XCOM, but I want to reach as many people as I can and bring them into the fold of this excellent community of amazing people we have here in the Echo, so, yeah. I know it through Heroes Quest getting renamed to Quest for Glory due to it existing, if that counts. Interesting. All right, let's knock out a quick little intro, and then we're going to get to a fresh run of Othercide. If you want to get on the run, go ahead and put those redemptions in for Othercide. Also, if you don't have the game, but you want to be able to customize a unit, should you make it onto the list, I did... the other night when I couldn't get any sleep, I did go ahead and make, let me get a link here, a spreadsheet. I should have put this in a command in the title for Twitch. That'll get you to a document that shows all of the customization options that are available, so that even if you don't have the game, or you have the game but not the customizables DLC pack, you can see every customization option that we currently have access to, and you can tell me how to customize your very own Daughter of Slaughter should you make it to the list. Also, Daughter of Slaughter is not an official thing from the game. It's just that your units are daughters, they kill bad guys, Daughter and Slaughter rhyme, and I just like it, so that's what we're going with. We are restarting Moose because I'm annoyed about how that other run ended, and I had considered keeping the same people who were on the roster, but I wanted people who are tuning in right now, I want to be able to, you know, have them rewarded for being here and get them in the fight, and there you go, you're redeemed. So it's most likely that at least in the early part, we're only going to have 6 or 7 daughters in, but we shall see, because I don't want to overextend, and I shouldn't need more than that for the first week, as long as I don't play like a complete monkey. So a monkey might do better than me, honestly. So I have an itch right in the middle of my back, and I'm so fat I can barely reach it. All right, let's knock out a quick little intro and enjoy some Othercide. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time it is for you, wherever you are, ladies, gentlemen, and everybody else. Thanks for being here. I'm the voice, and this is the Echo, where everybody has a voice. That means me, you, our games, our characters, our stories, our heroes and villains, successes and failures, the ups, the downs, the good, the bad, the wins, and the losses in all things sci-fi and fantasy, particularly and especially gaming. This is a place where we come together to enjoy those things alongside challenging gameplay in a chill environment as part of an awesome community of amazing people. That is each and every one of you. Whether it's your first time here, whether you're a long-time regular, whether you're a lurker or a chatter, whether you're brand new to the channel, whether you got here through a raid, found us on the YouTube, stumbled in by accident, don't even know how you got here. The time you choose to spend here, it's awesome, it's amazing, and it's extremely valuable to me. So thank you very much for that. And thank you for all the ways you guys choose to support the stream, the channel, the community, and me, and give me the continued opportunity to create this space, curate this experience, and share some good times, good vibes, and good games with a great group of awesome people. Today we are diving back into Othercide. This game was gifted to me by a member of our community, Gleaser, our friend from Germany, one of the many. It's a game that's like 4 years old at this point, but I'm only just finding it, and I enjoy it substantially. So we're going to be starting a fresh run because I know that I can beat the Surgeon on the first week in the first recollection without having to restart, and that idea is a little bit obsessive in my brain because I'm stubborn and stupid, and I will very likely die on the very next day if we even accomplish that, but that's going to be the goal tonight. So I'm going to be focusing the early efforts on 3 daughters primarily to ensure that they are as capable as possible for that first Surgeon fight, and then we'll go from there. You guys have redeemed to get in. We'll get you in as quick as we can, and we're going to have a lot of fun. At least I am going to have some fun, and I hope I can bring you guys along for some of that fun. Is this live or a recording? How do we test this theory? Show a newspaper. Who reads them anymore besides pigeons? Test question. Who is your favorite doctor? Okay, so, like, favorite doctor from Doctor Who? If that's the question you're asking, I've only seen Series 1 and 2 and 3 episodes of Series 3. And none of the old Doctors. So Modern Who, I've only seen Series 1, 2, and a little bit of Series 3. I'm brand new to whodom. So I can't say who my favorite Doctor is yet because I've only seen 2 of them. So it would be unfair for me to say. Also, I can't remember the last time I even touched a newspaper, so... Alright. I'm gonna delete these. This was the one that I was using to customize or get the screenshots, so... Alright, we are gonna go Nightmare difficulty. We are going to skip La tutorial. Also, the seed number was there. I kind of skipped it really quickly, but if you guys have this game and you want to play the same seed, meaning you'll get the same missions in the same days, like the same synapses on the same days, this is a seeded game in that regard. Now, the seed is 7 numbers long, which would mean, you know, what? Wow, that's a lot of different seeds. So, yeah, millions. Hey, that's awesome, Coviers. I'm glad to hear it.
What memory has this agony uncovered?
Okay. Who are my first 3? I think Coviers is first. So we got Coviers, Bizarre, and Jat. Alright. So Coviers is going to be the shield breaker. I don't specifically know all your stuff, Coviers. But I can infer. That's also the Soul Slinger, so I'm gonna give you the Blade Master, so alright, it's gotta be the braided hair because it needs to stay out of the face, otherwise you're gonna get blood all over it. I think it's gotta be one of the eyes with red in them. And we need armor with some red in it. I actually think that one shows off the red better because it's contrast. It's more of the total, and it's contrasted better. And then we obviously want that sword. Which color? Is it black and red or white and red? See, that looks like a blade that's stained with blood. That looks like a chunk of rock stained with blood. I'm going to go with that one. Well, I very much appreciate it, Coviers. I just wanted, if if anyone here streams and, I just want to see you guys succeed at that. It's been difficult to even get to the point where I am, and I'm extremely lucky to have gotten to the point where I am, I would say, as a stream. So, I don't take it for granted, so... Moose, maybe. The first 3 I'm just gonna do with, kind of straight, easily, but, God, I wish there were a random button. Like, that's the one thing I would love to see added to this. And Jat is going to be our first shield bearer. Bizarre, let's get in here. Alright, so I gotta just find the starting point that I used. Because that'll make it easier for me to... So that's the starting point. So that's 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Tell me if that's correct, but that should be the one. 11, or 7 is going to be the final one. Eyes, if you want one specific, otherwise, Jat, also, if you want to customize, you can start looking at the options, or just pop it in chat if you already know. Eyes don't matter. Let's go with something striking, then. Something that just stands out a little bit. And then you've got, also, I didn't put it on the customization sheet, but you still have your particle and smoke colors as well, which are red, white, and black. Or red, white, and nothing, basically, so. Any change to the weapon, Bizarre? red ones. Well, there's a couple different red. You have red and black, or you have red and white. And then you have a couple different options for the gun shape as well. Now, the first weapon for each set, like I said, can't be, only has the default white color scheme. I don't know why, but it's all the other ones have the options. I'll go with that one right there, so. Should be good. Jat, if you want to do any customization specifications, let me know. I guess I didn't lock in when I didn't validate when I did Covir's. Validate. Hair 4, eyes 30, shield color 3. Sweet. Alright. The only tricky part is I have to find the star. So that's 1, 2, 3. That should be 4. Eyes 30 are the full black ones. Because there's no default starting point. I just had to pick one that I would recognize. Shield color 3. So you want the third color, but which shield? Or if you just literally mean the third option, that would be that one. But let me know. And then you still have your particle and smoke, if you would like. Okay, I already got the name. Meant the fourth shield on the last row. Okay, I think I know what you mean. That one? And do you want to change the clothing? The one before. That one. Gotcha. Looks like we're about ready to do our first ass kicking. Alright, let's just take a look at what our first synapse is. Challenging hunt. I think this might be the default. Because I think every time I've started a run to look at stuff, it's been a challenging hunt on the first day. I started a couple times on different seeds to see if you ever got a first synapse that had higher experience, and I haven't seen one, so. If you want to change anything about your customization, we can do that when we finish this first mission, but I don't want to delay the fighting for too long. That's what people are here for.
Farewell, daughters. A wretched stench to mark a vile horror.
Alright, let's see what we got. Also, one of the folks who tuned in last time, who is new to the channel here, but knows Othercide, had pointed out that on turn 1, most of these guys are not going to attack unless you are standing adjacent to them. So you actually can be quite aggressive on your first moves, more than I expected. If I'm standing next to him, I can hit him, and he should die. Actually, he will. Those guys have no dodge.
Shatter them.
And then Bazaar can double pop this one. Yeah, Coviers, they had said that certain enemies might attack on the first turn, but I wasn't comfortable with it, so I mostly still avoided it. It just felt risky. We're gonna see if this guy... Oh! See, I need to look at it. I haven't played for a week. I wasn't looking at the timeline. My attack goes off 5 before either of them move. Which doesn't matter. I still go before both of them. He would have landed on the tile, so at least I wasn't wrong in that. Then I get a full additional move before they go again, so I can move up aggressively. Okay.
Stop progress.
Nice.
The cure will be found.
And we're gonna kill this guy anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and burst. So much armor. Yeah, I mean, if you understand the enemy types more, I would guess it's a lot easier to know, and you know, but I'm still learning the game, so there'll be new enemies that pop up that I'm not familiar with at all, and then they'll just wind up killing us. So, I'll just try to stick to being mostly careful with it. Remember the first time we saw a hunter on its first turn, because we had just bursted, it moved, jumped, attacked, AoE'd, and Kovir's died. So, you know.
Come what may, we will slow suffering's progress.
2 traits. One on Kovir's, one on Bizarre.
It is done. But what falls today
Okay.
may rise again tomorrow.
I know Shadow Round is going to be useful against some big enemies, and it'd be great, actually, against hunters, but Wrathful Rain is so useful in so many situations before then. Leader is so good to get. Standing next to a Blade Master and boosting their damage by 40% is absolutely ridiculous. Nice. Alright, so there's no second synapse on day 1, so we'll rest.
Try to ruin us. We stand ready to fight.
We'll take a look at what synapses we get for day 2. So a hard hunt and an impossible hunt. So the first thing I'm going to do is just do the impossible hunt with these 3 daughters. And then we'll make 3 more. So we'll get everyone else in just a minute. So, having said that, well, you know what? I guess, no, because I gotta make 2 of them and then come back and make a 3rd, so I am gonna do this first. And then we'll make, we'll spawn in 3 more daughters who do the second synapse today.
Careful. You wouldn't want my scalpel to
I really enjoy
into innocent flesh.
The sound, the visual design, the color scheme, even though it's basically, you know, tricolor.
No hero.
I really think this game is right up my alley, and I think Gleaser made an excellent recommendation when he sent it over to me, so. We're going to let these guys move up a little bit, because then they're going to be behind the 50 mark. And we should be able to get right on top of them. The one thing we have to be careful here is that a spawn location doesn't spawn adjacent to us before we get to move. And then just they get an attack off on us. So now these guys are all behind the 60 mark. Even before Kovier's goes, none of them will be at 50. So we can basically just get in their face and get ready to attack them. Bazaar can also start his attack right here. As soon as I get a memory for shot there, I need to go ahead and put it in. As soon as I get one of the just basic... Oh, I can actually go into the recollections and, or remembrances and get the first one, which will unlock Rush and whatever the other one, Drill. And I'll be able to use that right away, so... Lungin', smack, smiggity, smackity. Alright, where are spawns happening? Behind us.
Will the poor one's suffering never end?
Scav. Therapist. Okay, so just those three right now. Bazaar can shoot.
You can't stop progress. The cure will be found.
And then move here. That happened to me once. I bursted to the exit and then misclicked end turn instead of leave, which I've done a lot. And then a hunter spawn appeared right next to me here and spawned to the hunter. Yeah. It's not fun. That's the one thing that I've seen so far, besides a customization button, that I wish there was a confirmation on the end turn button.
Memories of another life. Guard them well.
Guardian, that's a good one to get. Now the scabs, I think, are going to target Bazaar, which will be great because Wrathful Rain should kill both of them. I can't attack without bursting. And the problem with that is if something new pops up. Like if there's a new spawn over here. But nothing is on the timeline, so I'll probably actually be okay. Okay, as long as Kovier's can kill this one, then we still get to go before the other one. I'm not gonna burst yet. Now watch the spawn be, like, adjacent to me. Okay, no, it's back here. Good. With 12 enemies, I expect a lot of them to be scabs, so... Alright. Now, this is where Wrathful Rain should be quite good. Doesn't quite kill. Alright, I'm gonna burst here and kill both of these. It's so close on the damage. That's so irritating that it's that close.
One less to plague the innocent.
Now, Kovier's would have to burst probably to kill this. Oh, we stopped his attack? No? Yeah. No, he's still in the attack stance. He is gonna be flanked. Can I get in range of Lightning Strike without bursting? I wonder if this will kill him because he has someone adjacent to him. Not quite. If I burst here, I'm gonna be in a weird spot. They're gonna quick shot if I don't, which means they're gonna get a little attack off. Hey, what's up, Voldaris? I think I screwed up this by bursting too much.
The cure will be found.
It's probably gonna come back to bite me. Because with scabs coming up, and us bursted, scabs get to move so many times. Because they're gonna get to go again before Bazaar gets to go. And I bet this one reaches Bazaar. It does, just barely. Well, we might take a little bit of a hit there, then. I did not mean to do that. I meant to lunge, because a lunge would have just killed him. Ooh, that one might block the other one from reaching Bazaar. No, not quite. Damn it. It almost did. Alright, 80 damage, 82 damage. It's not that bad. I should be able to get through almost all the missions in the first week with, like, no damage, up until the boss, but that hasn't been the case yet. Well, it has, but not today. We still got more enemies spawning into, so... Dive Bomber, what's up? Alright, Codiers has to kill this one. Plague Guard, Plague Butcher, that's not too bad.
A new atrocity.
Yeah, that's kill. As long as he doesn't dodge it.
A bitter victory.
So imagine if they had been standing here, this guy would stand up and swing at them. So that one tile difference is massive.
The new shift has just arrived.
They worship torture and call it science.
We go again before them, so the only thing I need to look at is this spawn. Another therapist, not even a concern. He dodged once, but he still died. That works for my purposes. Now, if I go here... it would burst me. I wanted to go for a backstab imbued blade, but I'll go for a flanked one. If I just walk to his back and then slash him, he turns around because I'm adjacent to him, so it doesn't count as a backstab. So, I'll take the flanked hit. Rubed, we're starting fresh, so I just, so far, I guess I've just gone with go ahead and re-up if you want to get in. It's hard for me to ever decide how to handle that, because not everyone has a lot of channel points to spend, and I don't have that channel point value set super high, but there are people who can get, if you're not on and you want to get on the roster and you don't have the channel points, people in here definitely can get you on, so... Or get you off, giggity. Hey, Bazaar hit level 3 off that one.
Will slow suffering's progress.
I'm surprised that the others are right there and didn't get it. I guess one more kill apiece would have done it.
Another threat has come to an end.
Okay, let's take a quick look. We got some traits there. Leader they already had. Arrogant?
I don't believe this. I don't fucking believe this.
That's why they didn't level. Because they both got arrogant from not taking damage. That's such a big hit. It doesn't seem like it. But that 5% experience on both of them. That's so unlucky. Alright. Rube, are you going off of the sheet that I set up for those options? Because that will make it easier to track. But if you're going off your own, the difficult thing is there's no default number. So if you give me a number, unless you're going off the sheet I created, there's not a default starting point. So I have to know, you know, your starting point to count 1, 2, 3, 4 will be different than mine.
What memory has this agony uncovered?
Olsden, you're up. What class do you want?
Please, guide her well.
So I'll give you guys a decision, just random, you know, your order. As often as I'm able to, I'll give you a decision. Meaning if you're coming up and I don't specifically need one class, you'll at least get to choose between 2.
Now, unleash her on any who stand in her way.
All right, let me know how you want them to look, if any way particular. And let's validate that for now. Next up is unknown username. If you're still here, you can pick between Shield Bearer and Soul Slinger.
Guide her well.
So if you're here, unknown username, and you want to, go ahead and let me know between Soul Slinger and Shield Bearer. And I will get one chosen for you. But if you're not here or you're lurking, then Rubed, if you want, let me get over here and get it for you. I created a sheet so that you would have the same starting points as me. So if you just want to look on there, you can find the options that you like and just tell me how they correlate to the sheet I made, and then I can get you customized exactly how you want. Should we be able to get you in tonight? I can't guarantee everyone will get in tonight, because I don't know how long we'll go or how many daughters will spawn. Tyrannical Ducks, if you're here, go ahead and pick between Soul Slinger and Shield Bearer, because I'm not hearing from Unknown, so you get to pick, and then Unknown will get the other option. Okay, Unknown said Shield, so there we go. So that means, Tyrannical, you're going to be a Soul Slinger.
Now, unleash her on any who stand in her way.
Unknown, and we want random, so these are starting from random points, so this will work. I'm trying to go both ways a little bit without really counting. Was I on eyes and not hair there? Let's do hair. Maybe I was. There we go. And T-Ducks, randomly please only request his long hair. I can do that.
Give life to our daughters. Now, unleash her on any who stand in her way.
Not you. You. T-Ducks. Let's just go with that. Yeah, that'll work. Cool. Let's get you guys in a mission. Oh. Olsen, I didn't do your customization. Sorry, let me get in here. I saw yours in chat, and then just my brain was like, yeah, you did that, and I didn't, clearly. Alright, let me find my starting point for hair. I think I went the other way, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Four eyes. The hardest part is just finding where my starting point was. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 outfit is that one. And then 1 weapon, 3 color. Okay, so remember that the base weapon can't have any color customizations. So the first weapon, the default weapon, is only available in the default white. So if you meant a different weapon on a different color, I can do that, but the default weapon is only available in the white. There are no color options. I don't know why. I didn't make the game. The other blades are all available with the colors. But the first starting blade, or any weapon for any of the daughters, is only available in the white. Excellent, Ruged. We will keep that on record. And we will try to get you in tonight if we can. Weapon 2 then. And then color 3. 1, 2, 3. Color 2. Cool. Oh, I guess the default color is the white. So 1, 2, 3. I can count my own thing that I made. Alright, let's do it. Nice.
Take away his tools of torture.
The cure lies buried beneath pounds of sickly flesh.
Gibbs almost never barks. I can't remember the last time I heard him bark. We enjoy quiet, peace and quiet, and he does as well. Alright, Olsen. This dude's gonna move. And he's gonna want to move. Butcher's target. The closest daughter who's already engaged in a fight. Otherwise, they'll just target the closest daughter. Oh, that's going to go off before he moves anyway, so... I actually looked at it this time, though, so... I didn't actually make that same full mistake. Alright, T-Dux is going to come over here and deal with these therapists, so... What's up, Kurzhoff? And to anybody I didn't say hello to specifically, thank you all for popping in tonight. It really means a lot to me. I say it a lot, but, you know, when I do non-XCOM, it means a lot when you guys pop in, because I know that a lot of people are pretty much just interested in XCOM, and that's okay. There are other things out there, and I want to explore and share them with you, and this has some new com-like elements to it, which I think makes it, you know, uniquely suited to fit into our little, foray here. T-Dux saying, my guns are better than yours, bitch. Get wrecked.
That's a lot of damage.
I'm gonna wind up going right after him. That's not cool. Olsen will go before him. Does he die to this imbued blade? Yeah, he absolutely does. Unless he dodges it. Which I've heard some people say they don't think it can even be dodged, but... It might not be able to be dodged. I don't know.
Memories of another life. Guard them well.
Alright, so we're just going to pull back from this guy. He's going to move to this tile. So I want to move here. Actually, now I have to pick which tile. No, that's probably the one he goes to. Yeah, AoEs might be undodgeable. I haven't been able to confirm. I looked online, actually, to see if there was any information on that. Couldn't find anything. Didn't look that hard. So it might very well be info that's easily, you know, findable.
The veil grows.
What is with the bots? Like, and they're coming in pairs these last couple days. Like, it's never just one. It's always at least two. Fucking... I wonder if a bunch of people's accounts got... Because a lot of these accounts are old. Like, a lot of these accounts have been around for a long time. I wonder if a bunch of people's accounts got, like, hacked and botted for this spam shit. Yeah, last couple days they've been really active. That's why I said I wonder if, like, there was a hack or something that happened. Old forgotten accounts, exactly. Old accounts that got security breached. What's up, Cad?
Striking.
Where's this other spawn? Come on, Plague Butcher. You're gonna get butched. Been seeing bot waves on other streams as well recently. LastPass suffered a big hack, I think. Well, that could be, you know, yeah, that could definitely explain something like that. So... Hey, well, I'm glad to have you here, Cad. And to all the other lurkers out there, should there be any more of you, thank you for lurking. Enjoy your lurk. That's an order. Dude, that guy's gonna go again, but he's not gonna reach anybody yet.
A bitter victory.
I can't say I've ever been hate rated, but maybe I'm just not popular enough that no one hates me yet. You know, they say if you don't have haters, then you're not succeeding yet. So maybe I'm just not succeeding yet. Oh, almost. Well, that makes sense, unfortunately. Not saying it's okay, but I understand, you know, I understand why those types of streamers would be particularly subjected to that type of behavior. Well, and I think a big reason for that, Cad, is the people who do things like that, they don't want to have to see the person who they're doing that to. Literally, even if it's through a camera, they don't want to have to they don't want to have to see what they're doing to somebody. What's up, Noble? Beam twirl, ting zap, buzz click, I am not a bot, just severely sarcastic. That's how I read that, Sir Galahad. It's time to...
Exquisite.
Koger's just doing his job. Bot detected.
Memories of another life. Guard them well.
Oh, thank you. I needed the laugh. Hasn't been much to laugh about around here, so... Rio, what's up?
Another threat has come to an end. This time.
Oh, man. That was good. Aggressive. You're gonna go with immovable stance, Olsen. You're gonna go with Shadow Round, the Ducks. Ooh, okay. It's very possible that Unknown takes the spot as our lead shield bearer right now, literally just because of this. This is a huge thing to have. Particularly against that first surgeon. The surgeon. Now, the only problem is, if you look at the experience, Jad is almost to level 3, and Unknown is just into level 2. I have to make a decision right now to decide on if Unknown takes the lead spot for... It's not that it's a better shield bearer, it's just better for the surgeon fight, and that could be important. I'm going to take Blacksmith's Grace, because if they do take that spot, then I want them to have Blacksmith Grace. Alright, I want to clear this crap off the code. I wish that there was a way to turn off the little pips that are like, hey, something new popped up in the codex. I know, just go away. I'm aware. Ooh, that's going to be so good. I'm going to be able to use Guardian on the Soul Slinger's burst, or Soul Slinger's boost on the Blade Master to increase their damage against the Surgeon. Guardian is so good to get there.
Remember.
This will give me 2 more memories. Should give me Rush and Drill. Rush und Drill. Oh my god, there is still shit over here in the remembrances.
Remember.
Alright. No more synapses today, so we rest.
Our daughters ache to battle the next nightmare.
Yeah, Mark, all is right, exactly. Just like my damn emails. Okay, we've got a hard rescue, giggity, and the challenging hunt is annoying because it's not actually... There's not that much experience to be had there. Alright. Okay, so my Blade Masters... Kovier's is ahead on damage. And crit. But he has Arrogant, too. He's also ahead on experience by a lot, though. So that 5% difference isn't going to mean much when he's already... So he's 200 and... How much experience ahead? So he's 180, 115, 121 experience ahead. So they have to gain an entire additional day's worth of missions before that 5% really makes a difference. The most important ones to get to level 5 before the surgeon are these two. because they have a great level 5 and they have a great level 5. The Blade Master's level 5 doesn't really matter for that fight, particularly. Because it's like you're almost exclusively just using Slash and Imbued Blade. And usually just one of those.
Suffering has contorted this city upon itself.
Okay, not a big map. Two Plague Guards to start? Well, they're slow. And even if he gets to move, he won't attack right away. So the Bright Soul's just gonna go right past him. The eggnog is stale and the cookies smell of ale. Excuse me, who celebrates the 5th of November? Who the heck is Donny Osmond? What's up, Sir Galahad? Coming in with the oddities as always. I love it. Yeah, they're not even gonna pay attention to the Bright Soul. Quick step and, it's the stance that when they're boosted, they attack a nearby enemy. So it actually could be good if the only thing next to them is the surgeon. However, if the final, if the only live caretaker were to be next to them and they were to then kill that caretaker on that boost, then you would spawn the surgeon into his next phase, and that I don't want to do. Not in the first week, on the first recollection, so... Get wrecked, son! How bizarre. How bizarre. It's not gonna do much. Actually did more than I expected. This will be a flanked Imbued Blade. I don't think it'll kill him, but it's gonna hurt him a bit. A bit more than a bit.
The veil grows weaker.
Snubbage! It will kill him. It will kill. Cursed
foolish
Therapist and another Cursed Therapist. Small rescue map. The Bright Soul's gonna get there on like the next turn. I might have even been able to burst it there. I didn't honestly look. Okay, no. They would have been one tile short, so... Nice! Good damage considering his his armor. Shield, you know. You're dead. Oh, he got the massive shot. It won't matter. He'll die, but...
Bleed them dry.
Ooh, that's 4 spawns coming in. We got Doctor, Therapist, and a Therapist. Bright Soul's out. That's right, his armor is lower. I almost did end turn again. The B-Right Seal has escaped. Yeah, he's only got 31 armor. Which also means this'll kill him.
Shatter them.
Shatter me. Alright, I can line of sight it or move away from it at minimum, if not kill him.
Shred them down.
I can't imbue blade it because it's gonna go off first. I can't slash him without it. This should line of sight him. Yeah.
They worship torture and call it science.
And call it science. Oh. This is one of those games where at the surface, particularly on the dream difficulty, you don't really have to know, like, you could just play it and do fine. But there is a lot more nuance than even I guess I originally expected there to be in it. In the decision making and what you're capable of. And I'm still terrible at it, but alright, when does this guy go? 67? Well, you're in trouble, bud. You dead as hell.
Impressive.
And just the timeline manipulation, it's at surface level, and this is how I looked at it initially. It's like, oh, it's just a turn tracking mechanic, but it's the manipulation of it and the tiny little changes in it are so impactful to how things happen. So Kovier's goes on 10. I can imbue blade both of these guys for the kill. It's gonna burst Kovier's. Yeah, Olsen, it's a lot like chess in that regard, right? Chess is the fairest game in that you literally see everything that your opponent sees, and you see everything they do. But you can't see the decisions they're gonna make, and that's the difference, right? You can see everything here. So, Xionzi, I think that's probably one of the closest comparisons directly to an XCOM game might be Chimera Squad. Which for a lot of people isn't a great thing, but I don't necessarily, you know, dislike Chimera Squad. It just... Oh my god! You got dunked, sir! Oh, he dies. Wow, I don't even have to burst for this. He dies 3 points before his initiative goes off. But yeah, you can see everything the enemy's gonna do. It's right there on the screen. And it's still very challenging.
Broken souls.
That's true, Rio. That is, I would say that's a mark in its favor for sure. Certainly for the feel of the game. Gatsky. You done got dunked upon, good sir. Alright. Those butchers can move quite far. Alright, this scav is going to reach me if I don't move to at least here. Nope, gotta go further. Which would mean I'd have to burst to kill this guy. If I don't want the scav attacking me. Because I don't think Kovirs can reach and shoot them. Oh, they're not attacking. They're going to do a quick shot on unknown now. There's no chance I'd kill it without a crit. We'll probably take a hit here on unknown, but that's okay. They're a shield bearer for a reason. It goes before the Butcher goes anyway by 5 initiative. That's unfortunate. Ooh! Oh, yeah, he's quick-shotting. Or he's not, because he line-of-sighted himself, because he's a bitch. Or he was locked. He might have been action-locked. That's one that I'm still looking at.
Will
Alright.
the poor ones suffer
2 more
another
spawns,
end?
they're both at the back. Hey, Rio, it's not lying. Reapers are flammable. It's just that flame damage is absolutely useless in vanilla UFO defense. They didn't lie. It's just a useless thing to have. I'm pretty sure this scav should be targeting unknown. Yeah. They'll take minimal damage, if any, here. 2 damage. Oh, 12 damage. So, actually, it's really good to let a shield bearer take a hit from a scav on a mission, and then if no one else gets hit, they'll take the most damage on the mission, and there's a really good trait for shield bearers that can come from that, so... Fucker dodged twice. Dude, the scav is gonna go again. Actually, it's not. Actually, it's not. Oh, I can't freaking imbued blade through that? That's bullshit. New run, Sankey. Is that 5 butchers? My god. Again. Fine. Oh no! Little bitch.
Impressive.
That 40% damage boost is, it's something. Hey, Sionzi, thank you so much for that tier 1 9 months of support. Keeping it going indeed. Thank you very much. It's supposed to be bop, 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 not Bob Dodge Bop, you dumbass. God, that's irritating. See if we catch one here. He might be blocking this guy from getting into the spot. This is where it gets a little tricky, but... Oh, No, he can reach! What the fuck? The other one moved out of the way and it opened that line. Son of a bitch. There's no reason I should have taken that damage. I should have been able to see that that was going to happen. Damn it. As soon as this guy moved, it opened up this line so the other guy had more direct movement.
Bitter victory.
Alright, now the problem is, okay, that guy's going, but then that guy and that guy are going. And Kovir's isn't going to be able to kill both of them. And also stay out of range. Well, he won't have to stay out of range, that guy, unless he bursts, in which case he will. This might be actually intercepting round here. Yeah, but outnumbered and outmatched are not the same thing, so... And I don't mind being outnumbered. I think that that's intentional in a lot of cases to make a player feel more heroic, if you will. One of these guys is going to get a hit off, and if it's on Kovir's, then he might die. Okay. The problem is, they'll stop this one, but the next attack is going to go off. This one. At least it's on the shield bearer, but I took way too much damage this fight. I could have done this so much better.
Flawless.
No, not really flawless.
How foolish my fears.
I'm really mad at myself. I feel like I played this mission horribly. What's up, Cherry Onion?
Progress. The cure will be found.
He's gonna get to move. This might be the last two. Should be the last two. Alright, they're not going to get to attack, so...
Progress has its setbacks.
The veil grows
Ah,
weaker.
fuck. Bursted on scabs. Okay.
striking.
Yeah, they should be fixating on unknown. That's the benefit. I also might be able to kill them before they even get there, but... Nice! Alright, that looks like that's the last of the bad guys. So we got as much experience as we could out of this rescue, but I took big damage on Unknown and Kovir's for it, so... Also, Unknown took... So you took 288 damage. Kovir's took more damage than no. I'm looking at... Yeah. Kovir's took more damage, which means that trait that I was talking about, not going to be available for Unknown right now. That was annoying. They have to take the most damage on the mission, and Kovir's took more damage. Because of one move that I should have... That wasn't available right away. It plays exactly into what we were talking about, though. I could see their time on the timelines. I could look at their movement range, and on that, I thought I was good. But I didn't look at the order in which they would move, which meant one of them would open up a position for the other one to step into. So I had all the information in front of me, or almost all of it in front of me, and still made not a fatal error, but an error. Wow. And they didn't level.
Come what may, we will slow suffering's progress.
Sorry, gotta sacrifice you.
Together,
Gonna need that.
you are stronger.
Plague Seeker, cool. Kovir's got... Okay, that's an unfortunate one. The Ethereal Frame, that's what I wanted to get on the Shield Bearer. Movement range down, armor up. I want that on a Shield Bearer, not a fucking Blade Master, and you get that from taking the most damage in the fight. Damn it, Kovir's. Also, their arrogant trait kept them from leveling there. Yeah, that movement range hit on a Blade Master specifically is like, well, fuck. That's alright, we'll make do.
Take away his
It
tools
just
of torture.
might mean Kovir's isn't the Blade Master for the Surgeon fight. He doesn't really need a ton of mobility for that fight, but... It means I'll have to juice up Lightning Strike. Lean into Lightning Strike a little bit more.
Next,
Is this the mission where we start spawned... Yeah, we start spawned out. Ay, ay, ay. This is a tricky map because it's not linear like a lot of the maps are. Not all the maps. Obviously, there's a lot of maps that are centralized and asymmetrical, but this one has all the line of sight obstructions and weirdness going on. Why are you going that way? Go to... You could reach the Shield Bearer, you dick weasel. I wanted him to move in range of the shield bearer so we could start smacking him. All on the floor. He moves on 60. Nope, I still want to go this way. It is oblong and bumpy. Is that what you told the doctor, Sir Galahad, when he asked you to describe it? All right. What's up, Isotope? Good to see you. Feel like it's been a minute, Isotope. When's the last time I remember seeing you in chat? January? I want to say January. But I'm not on my mouse, so I'm not going to go click on the chat to find out right now. Well, good to see you. Hope you've been doing excellently. Oh, I can understand that. I'd take more breaks from Twitch, but it's my job. Love doing this, so I'm very happy to be able to do this, at least. In general, not so much. He's sad, but he's true. Alright, well, how do we do this? Yeah, reinforce your armor while no one is near you, you idiot. Okay, that shot is gonna go off first. Well, Ulden can move, so can Koviers. This is all the enemies on the map, though.
Impressive.
This butcher's gonna move before I take another action. Okay, I'll burst back if I have to. You don't have lightning strike, motherfucker. If I imbued blade you, is it gonna go off before or after? And who are you targeting? He might be focused on Olden. I'm gonna see if that's the case. And then burst back so the butcher doesn't hit me.
One less to plague the innocent.
Yeah, because the butcher can reach, so we will burst back here. Yep, perfect. And it looks like because... Or he can just reach me. That's irritating. I should have just killed the damn thing.
You can't stop progress. The cure will be found.
I'm taking so many stupid little hits. The butcher goes next. It goes before... And it's gonna hit ducks. Okay. At least it's hitting the shield bearer, but why the fuck am I taking so much damage tonight? I would have bursted him, but I didn't look at the time. It's my fault. I didn't look at the timeline clear enough. I would have just bursted him down with the soul slinger.
How foolish my fears.
No, here's, I play it twice a week. And that's not an excuse. Is it brutally hard, though? I feel like that might not be entirely true. I haven't played enough of the game yet. It's probably going to get way harder. Which just means I'm going to get destroyed. Honestly, should have just kept moving to flank him. Olsen, I don't think that people think that, but I hold myself to a stupid standard.
Shred them down.
Well, yeah, it's absolutely designed to be difficult.
Memories of another life. Guard them well. Come on.
All right.
Suffering has lost the link.
I just feel like I've taken damage on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of my 6 units have taken damage. When we played on Monday, 1 or 2, both my shield bearers, and then we had 1 attack on a soul slinger from a butcher that spawned next to them. And that was it. End of turn delay is great there, though. So I know I can do better.
This so-called doctor has revealed himself. What memory has this agony uncovered?
Also, this, I think, indicates an event. And the events that pop up, or the, they can be really brutal or really helpful to the player, depending on your own. Both of these are challenging. that's annoying because they're minimum experience. Whatever.
Remember,
I just need to mark all as red. That's awesome. Okay, so that's a really good one. So, what I can do on the surgeon fight is I can put Inferno on Shadow Round on a Soul Slinger. Now, the Soul Slinger Shadow Round isn't going to do any damage to the dude. But I can put Smoke on the Shield Bearer Slam. The Shield Bearer slams twice, lowering the Surgeon's armor by 80, because it's 40 per strike. They also then activate their own level 5 ability and Blacksmith's Grace, which gives them a ton of armor and the ability to delay the initiative of the thing in front of them. On each of those strikes, Shadow Round activates, which may not do any damage, but can delay the initiative of the Surgeon even further. The whole time, the Blade Master is just smacking the shit out of the Surgeon. And occasionally killing one of the caretakers, so that they don't overwhelm them. And the Soul Slinger is boosting the Blade Master for damage and initiative because of one of the other memories. Which is this one. Increasing the damage of the Blade Master by 25% every time they're boosted. So I just need to get Smoke, which I should get at least one Smoke. Alright, I need the most experience is going to be on that one, so who do I need this on?
Smoke.
T-Dux has Shadow Round. See, I should have taken Shadow Round on Bazaar, but Wrathful Rain, I'm not even sure Shadow Round is the way to go for that, but that's the interaction I think would happen. When I beat the Surgeon off stream, I put Inferno on the Shield Bearer's Slam, so it adds another 5 to the initiative delay, and it does activate on each strike. So when the Shield Bearer would strike him twice, instead of 25-25, it was 30-30. And while he has initiative delay resistance, it, you know... But if I could get it on the Soul Slinger on Shadow Round, then it would activate on both of the Shield Bearer slams, and it would activate on the Blade Master's attack. And if the Blade Master were level 5, and had... not Quick Step, but the other one, Accepting Stance, I think it's called, then when I boosted them, they would also hit the Surgeon for another attack, which would also trigger Shadow Round. Yeah, well, and that, yeah, so it's per action, not per hit, yeah. That's why on something like Shot or Lunge, the best memories are the ones that are a flat damage increase, because they activate on each of the attacks, not the ability as a whole. Whereas on the Blade Master, the better memories are things like Drill, which is a percentage increase, which for a big single attack is a lot better. Alright, who needs the experience here? Bazaar is like a full level ahead. Like, they are 350 experience ahead. No, 300 ahead. Well, 299. terrifying is terrifying for the enemies. Because if you can get that on the surgeon, you're taking his armor down to like 2 something. And then if you have smoke on Slam and you're lowering it by another 80, he's actually in range of like a Soul Slinger hurting him. I think it's gotta be Olsen. I'm like shifting off of the original 3. I think I have to try to get Olsen, Unknown, and T-Dux. But Bazaar also has Leader. I wish I'd put Shadow Round on them, damn it. Yes, so my strategy will be to keep a single caretaker alive, yeah. Which means I have to soak an attack from a caretaker every turn. Well, not every turn. Because what will happen is he'll spawn a second caretaker, and then you kill the one that's next to him. And then the second one takes a couple turns to walk in. So, that's not actually that big of a deal. And it might mean that having Leader isn't as beneficial because if they're standing too close to the fight, a caretaker can walk up and hit them. Because I don't have really any information on a caretaker's target priority. At the beginning of their turn, if a daughter is in range where they can move and hit them, they will, and then they boost the boss. And their range is pretty big, so... But I don't know if they prioritize certain daughters like a plague doctor would, or a, you know, anything like that. Alright, well... I'll try to get as much experience out of this mission as I can. Unknown, unfortunately, doesn't have a lot of health here. I mean, they have enough as long as I don't fuck up. Alright, let me... I don't want to attach any memories yet because I am likely going to have to sacrifice for heal and resurrect on at least some of these. This is going to be difficult because I'm trying to do a survival and get as much experience out of as possible on some of my units who are a little bit weakened, but let's see if we can manage.
Take away his tools of torture.
All right.
They've come for us.
I saw it in the codex. I know that they'll target a daughter if they're close enough. I just don't know if they have a targeting priority of the weakest or the strongest or the furthest or the close. Like, I don't know what their priority is. Prioritization for their target choice. Closest. Okay. So you could force it somewhat. It depends on which side they spawn on. But you could try to keep the shield bearer as the one, if tie highest HP. So as long as you keep the shield bearer and one other daughter within the right distance, then you can do that. You are not the right person. For some reason, I thought I was on my shield bearer there. And I just completely wasted T-Duck's turn, because T-Dux could have moved down and shot this guy, or shot this one twice. But I'm stupid, so that didn't happen. I need to be standing on that tile, damn it. When I first got that ability, I thought it lowered armor by 50, which I was like, that's really great against soft targets like the doctors, because it removes their armor entirely, but it's not near as good against something like the surgeon. But when I looked again and I saw that it was 50%, I'm like, oh, that's busted. That's really good. It's a trait off of that the shield bearer has. It may be available on other people, but she has the trait terrifying. Actually, I think that's shield bearer specific. So it lowers the armor of adjacent units by 50%, or adjacent enemies. And it lowers their dodge chance by 10%. It's one of the best one. I should have stayed there, but he probably dies to this anyway. Or very close. Yeah, very close. It is so good for the surgeon fight, because I'll be keeping him on 500 armor, because he'll be boosted by a single caretaker. If I'm lowering that to 250, that's a substantial boost to the damage that I can do to him.
One less to plague the innocent.
It makes getting through his 7,000 health easier.
Memories of another life.
Got another
Guard
Inferno
them
there.
well. Shred them down. Memories of another life.
Hey, there's smoke.
Guard them well.
This guy won't have any armor or dodge, which means lunge kills him. Whereas, oftentimes, he would survive lunge with a little bit of health there.
Victory.
But not this time. Because of terrifying.
The new shift has just arrived.
The new shift has just arrived. Scav. Double scav. Yeah, I haven't unlocked any of those yet, Deirdre, because they require level 6 or higher, or level 5 or higher. And I haven't gotten any daughters that high yet, because I keep restarting for various reasons. Don't ask about it.
The veil grows weaker. His power stronger.
Butcher.
They collect pieces of broken souls.
They're gonna go again before Olsen or T-Dux go. Son of a bitch. Well, this one won't. Does that line of sight him? I don't know if it will. I'll burst if I guess. Let's see. Inspect. Skills. It looks like if I can clear that corner, this should line of sight him. Nice! Beautiful! Yeah, the AP ones are massive. Because obviously that type of boost to your action economy is so substantial. I can't hit this guy before he's gonna swing unless I burst. And I really do not like bursting on maps like this. But he's gonna go before Dux gets to go. If I had Lightning Strike here, I'd be able to just pop over and kill him without bursting, but... And then this one's gonna get to... Okay, so what if this one is targeting Olden, though, and Olden just moves away from him? That's who it should be targeting. See, they have separate targets. Well, unless... Now this one will attack Unknown. Because they're supposed to... This one wasn't even the one moving. That's what I mean by I have the information and I'm not looking at it clear enough. This guy wasn't the one to move.
Whatever we can to prevent this torture.
No armor and flanked, or half armor and flanked. Do these guys even have any armor? No.
I revel in her strength.
Oh my god. That guy's about to reach T-Dux, because I didn't look at his move. I'm playing so badly today. So badly. That's a therapist, it doesn't matter. He's just gonna shoot. And we go before the butcher. I'm not playing that badly. I thought I fucked up worse. He's gonna shoot. I thought that was another butcher, and I was like, motherfucker, he's gonna reach me. What's behind us? That's safer.
What new horrors must we face?
Doctor and a butcher. Let me double check his movement range, the butcher. Okay, nothing to worry about there. That should range the massive shot. Good. Probably didn't even need to go that far, but I want to... it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's because they can slash twice, and that's huge. Obviously, there are other abilities, but just that as a base to compare from is substantial. He's gonna step right between them, and then immediately smack.
New shift has just arrived.
A lot of experience available. I think it's 20 per enemy killed. Oh, we got a hunter. Okay.
What new horrors must we face?
That's fine. Dodgy little bitch. Why does it have... This works, though. Just barely kicks him past 50. Scav. Should be focused on T-Dux right now. T-Dux was by far the furthest away. A lot of scavs is not all that concerning to see. That's a little annoying. He goes on 27. I can't imbued blade him. Fuck me sideways. He goes on 27. Yeah. That also means unless I burst, I can't even get away from... His movement range is blocked by my movement range. So that's not a good determination of where he can move. I might have to burst here. He can't reach me. The scavs are going for T-ducks, I think. I gotta get close to that guy. Son of a bitch. What's up, Eon? This got nasty quick. I don't know what we're gonna be able to do here. Actually, I do. I know what I can do, so, and it should be okay. Alright. So that guy goes, doesn't matter. That guy can't reach anybody, that guy can't reach anybody. So it's just the scavs that are going for T-ducks. But this guy goes... Unknown goes before him. But I still think I want to shoot him.
One less to plague the innocent.
Alright. You're a therapist, so it doesn't matter. You can't reach anybody, you can't reach anybody.
Memories of another life. Guard them well.
Intercepting shot's gonna get wasted on you. Okay, the hunter doesn't go for a while, actually. But you can reach me. 10% HP is gonna be 59. You'll do more than 59. But it's the first attack on an ally. You can't interrupt an attack on yourself. At least I don't think you can. Just gonna wait. I might actually be able to block them. But I don't want to get in range of you. Because the other scavs can't reach. It's only that one. It can still reach them. And if I go there, it just goes around this side. T-Dux probably gets hit by a scav here. I need to imbued blade those guys. And it looks like Olsen can. That massive shot is annoying. Okay, so here's what happened there. The first scavenger to move on the turn makes a decision on what to target. And that's where the others follow. I can't imbued blade them now because this motherfucker's in the way. That's so damn troll. I should have done a movable stance there. Actually, I might do a movable stance here. Yeah, I needed to be standing where the scav was standing to hit both of them. That was the problem. It wasn't that I couldn't hit one of them, or I'd have to burst to here, which would obviously be a really bad position to be in. Maybe it's not obvious. That would be a terrible position to be in. Fuck! I wasn't supposed to end turn there. I was supposed to intercepting round. Or intercepting shot. This isn't gonna stop this. I need to go there, but then I'm gonna have to burst to slam him. If I go here, it doesn't stop this massive shot from going off. Also, I'm standing next to these guys when they get their turn then. I really need... Because intercepting shot was supposed to be set up so that it would interrupt the hunter. I screwed up so bad there. I thought it out because, son of a bitch, I had that. And now the hunter's gonna... Ah!
Striking.
I had that so much better. Now this should work for immovable stance. That's why I did it.
Victory.
Specifically for the scabs.
Progress has its
That was good.
setbacks.
Memories of another life. Guard them well.
Blacksmith's Grace gave me the armor for that, so... Immovable stance was still up. Blacksmith's Grace, baby! What now, bitch? Olsen can kill that guy. That guy can't reach us. And that guy goes super late. So that's the only thing. So I can just focus on this dude. That's the immovable stance ending. Yeah. Blacksmith's Grace was so fucking clutch there.
Flawless.
The immovable stance. The immovable stance taking out 2 of the scabs and hitting the hunter. Who's he gonna target? Who's he gonna target? Plague Doctor prefers the closest target with the lowest HP, which means he's gonna go after unknown. So he's gonna go there. I'm just gonna stay right here. I'm not gonna move. I did not mean to lunge there, so I guess I am bursting now. And killing the hunter.
How foolish, my
I meant to do
fears.
2 slams, not slam lunge.
Memories of another life. Guard them well.
Shouldn't have done Blacksmith's Grates. What I should have done is just attack this guy 4 times. Yeah, he moves where the hunter... Get dodged, bitch. That makes me feel like, again, I wasted Blacksmith's Grace because I just dodged his attack. Yeah, if I had gone left, it would have probably dragged him into that. It would have dragged him into that. That guy's gonna move. He's going to prefer the closest target with the most HP. But he can't reach anybody else, so... Yeah, you can't count on the dodge, obviously. That's hindsight that's... Well, fuck you. That was with boosted armor, too. At least they didn't die. Or their armor's not, but why is their armor not up? Yeah.
I revel in her strength.
Hey, all the damage in this fight landing on the shield bearer is fine. That we can deal with. Because that just means they're going to get healed when we can sacrifice them to heal somebody else, and they can get an extra mission out of it that way, which is actually a really big thing. I just have to track their experience, which, honestly, it'll just have to be whatever it's at the end of this mission. I hope I don't overshoot by too much and waste experience, but if it happens, it happens.
Shred them down.
I hope they don't have a lot of red in their bar. Of course they do. They're almost level 4. That means I need to do another mission with them at low health.
Slow suffering's progress.
They took a ton of damage there. They probably got Ethereal Frame as their trait, which would be really good. I need to throw them in another
Suffering
mission
has
so that they
lost the
can
link.
level and then
For
sacrifice.
now.
They got Aware. That's actually very good, too. Well, it's important. So if you look at their they need less than 100 experience. And then they would level to level 4. And then I could because if I sacrifice them right now and resurrect them, they'll go to the beginning of level 3. And they'll have to gain all that experience again. But if I can get them through one more mission, they'll hit level 4, and maybe just a bit more, then I can sacrifice them. And they also then be able to heal another level 4. Not if I play it properly, Coviers. Not if I play it properly. So it just comes down to me not making mistakes. I haven't made any of those. Hey, T-Duck's got leader. That's awesome. Now both of them have leader. But T-Dux has Shadow Round. What do you care, Coviers? It's not you! Alright, guys, before we do another mission, I need to take a quick bathroom break. So I just need to stand up and use the restroom real fast. The ads just ran, unfortunately. That mission lasted a little bit longer. But it's like just a quick 2-minute break. I just need to use the restroom and grab some sweet tea, and we'll be back in just a few. So, actually, I'll probably take a full 5-minute break because I need to get him something as well. So, 3 to 5 minute break. We'll be back in a few. We'll go to the next mission. Thank you all for hanging out. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. Thank you for your patience during that break, folks. I have done the returning thing. All right, let's go get unknown killed or not killed. Not killed. We don't want. No dead. Death bad. No doing the dying thing.
Remember.
All right, so I got a smoke, I believe. That's great for shot. I did get a smoke. Excellent. Okay. All right, this is going to be our other one for this day, which is going to put Bazaar to level 4, probably Kovir's to level 4. I don't think it's going to get Jat there, but... Yeah, no dying until we sacrifice you. Then you die, so...
Farewell, daughters.
Unknown, you could be the hero of the run if you make it through one more mission. Because you've got the perfect shield bearer stats to do
and dragged this city
stuff.
into purgatory.
This is a map that I quite often see multiple hunters on. Are they all behind me? Wow! Wow! Wow!
Shatter them.
Shatter me. So if I'm correct,
Memories of another life.
this scav should
Guard
move
them
right
well.
here. See? Its targeting behavior there, I guess, is based off the beginning. No, because Bazaar wasn't the furthest away from it. Jat was the furthest away in either case. So, those fuckers just do whatever they want. That's what that comes down to.
Impressive.
That's a cool move. Very anime-esque, you know?
Memories of another life. Guard them well. Whatever we can to
dunked.
prevent this torture.
You have been dunked, sir!
Another terror to haunt us.
Scav, hunter? Just 4 scavs? What the hell is this? Easy mode. The one after the scavs might be a hunter, but at that point it won't be a problem.
One less to plague the innocent.
Yeah, no multi-hunter this time. See if I get lucky here. Come on, boys! Let's go!
They collect pieces of broken souls.
Did I tell you guys on the run that I was doing when I was testing off stream on that Sunday? I had a survival mission or a rescue mission with 4 hunters on it. Did Kovir's burst there? Wow. I did not realize that I bursted him on that. Alright, it's fine. Why does it still look like they're targeting Bazaar? And 3 of them were active at one time.
Bleed them dry.
Hunter. Yeah.
Shatter them.
That one will be able to reach me anyway. So will that one. Is it worth the They should be targeting Jat, but I don't think they are. Let's find out. They're targeting off some initial priority, even though the other ones died before these ones spawned. This is going to be flanking, which means it's going to do 200 damage. Nearly. Backstabbed. I figure Bazaar's going to probably have to get healed anyway, so as long as they don't die, then it'll be fine.
It will reap what suffering.
In fact, this might be really good. I have to kill that one. It's not going to kill Bazaar. Fuck it. We ball. Let's see what happens. Swing, swing. Okay. Oh, it was close. It was close. Close but no banana, you little shit.
Can't stop
Get
progress.
fucking dunked!
Cure will be found.
That's the best Wrathful Rain I've ever had. I
Whatever we
took all
can
my
to
health
prevent
to
this torture.
get there, but... It's fine, because we literally have a shield bearer that we're gonna be sacrificing to heal somebody. Giving more health to a soul slinger is not necessarily a bad thing. Because when you sacrifice a shield bearer to somebody, that person gains a ton of health. Which realistically means I would rather a shield bearer sacrifice to a shield bearer or a blade master, but even another shield bearer is really good. Because they just reduce each other's health a ton that way. Bazaar's fine. I'm taking all kinds of damage today. I don't remember if they might get a little bit of armor as well. I don't honestly remember. I know they get a chunk of HP, though. If they got ethereal frame from taking all that damage, I'm going to be pissed.
Another threat has come to an end. This time.
Motherfucker! Whatever. Alright, let's see what the event is.
Fear.
All units isolated from their allies have plus 50% damage. That sucks because it's going to No, it won't apply to the boss. It won't apply to the boss. That counts for my units too, but enemies get that bonus as well, which can be devastating if you're not paying attention to it. Alright. Okay. These are both definitely doable. Definitely of the doable. Okay, so this is calling for 4 people. Important thing here. One of the people is unknown, who will level off of this, but they'll level too much. Hold on. It's 150 experience on either one. Okay, let me think about how the order I want to do this in. I want unknown to do both missions on this day. So the first mission will get them to level 4, which means we waste 41 experience. But then the second one will get them, you know, freaking 150 plus experience into level 4, towards level 5. And more if I can get a lot of kills on them. It's going to be impossible for me to get ethereal frame on them because if they take the most damage, they'll die. They only have 200 health. If I don't do it this way, there's no way they make it to level 5. They don't have to get level 5, but it would be really good if they did. Who are they boosting? Probably one of the Blade Masters. Probably Olzen. Kovier's damage is higher, but he's got fucking Arrogant and Ethereal Frame. Ethereal Frame's not particularly bad. It's just not what you want. He is closer to level 5, because he's further into level, you know, he's almost level 4. But he's also Arrogant, which means he'll fall just short of level 5. Again, the only person I really need level 5 on is the Soul Slinger. And it's gonna be probably T-Dux. But they're already level 4, but they're gonna have to die. They would have to go through this entire level without taking any damage, you know, without dying to get to level 5, or they can sack and they'll lose that 143 experience. A Soul Slinger is easier to not take hits on, most of the time. Both of them have Leader, but he has Cultist, or Plague Seeker. I can read. And he also has this fucking Ethereal Frame crap. Let's see. I've got to get a Soul Slinger to level 5. That's the most important thing, I think, for me getting the Surgeon on this first week, which means they have to do a mission today and they have to do a mission tomorrow. And that mission tomorrow, or they got to do 2 on the next day with a sacrifice cycle, which would mean they'd have to live through today on this experience and level. 350 experience. They'd have to live through 2 fights with this experience, with this health total. And then still get sacked over. Or I just take them and try to push them through. They're 133 experience behind, and they would lose 143 experience if I sacked them. I got to the freaking 6th day last time on Monday with one shield bearer having taken a ton of damage. And I intended that. Now I've got all these people fucked up. Damn it. How am I doing this? Oh my goodness. Nobody's being sacrificed right now for a heal. That's the tricky part. Alright, if this screws my chances, then that's fine. It happens. Okay. We got this. We got this easy.
We must prepare.
Not even worried
any
about it.
price.
There's not going to be 7 hunters. There's not going to be 7,000 scavengers. It's going to be easy. And if there are scavengers, we're going to be able to blacksmith grates
He
all of their
crafted
shit.
companions from his pain.
This is one of the shorter distance rescue map. There is a hunter active from the get-go. He's close though, which is good. That's good. Because we'll be able to get right on top of him. Alright, so there are 2 scavs. The scavs are the furthest things away from us though. We got this. It's handled. Not even worried about it. Not even a little bit. It's not even a concern. If you're out there worrying, you better stop, because this is we've already won. He's on 88, so we're going to get to him easily before he moves again. So the only thing that moves before I do is the scabs. And they can't reach us. Alright, I'm not doing any imbued blade here. I lowered my damage by getting close to each other, but... See, they just ignore the Bright Soul. Now, the one thing that can really screw me here is where these spawn locations are. If there's a bunch of shit really close behind us, that's gonna be tricky. This guy doesn't move till 62. And Bazaar goes before the Hunter. And that's an important piece, because we can intercepting shot the Hunter. Intercepting shot is so good against Hunters. Intercepting round, whatever it's called. It's broken good against Hunters. Not to mention the fact that we have 2 shield bearers. I've had other enemies ignore... I've had so many enemies just go right past the Bright Soul because their targeting algorithm wants to get them close to whatever daughter is the right one for what they're supposed to target. What's up, Nana Akamoto? Bop! Boom! Get dunked!
Exquisite.
The only problem is if intercepting round were to get wasted on that. Which means Kovirs has to go and kill this, even if he bursts. Because if it wastes my intercepting round, Unknown will die. Basically, that's what we're looking at. Or they have to move, burst this, kill it, and then intercepting round here. That could work. But Bazaar bursted is a problem because of their low health right now. Kovirs couldn't really survive much from the Hunter either, but... It's going to come down to these spawns. It's going to come down to where these spawns are. If they're back here and someone is bursted, I'm going to be in a tricky spot. They have, like, no health right now. And if this guy dodges this attack, I'm fucked. Alright.
Impressive.
So now the Hunter's gonna do Hunter things. Oh no, he's leaping! Whatever will we do? No. You little shit. You big shit. You're not a little shit, you're a giant shit.
The doctor has sent a new atrocity.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, they're not adjacent to anybody at least, but what are we dealing with? They're another Hunter, but the Hunter being right there is fine.
Suffering never end.
A Hunter right there is a problem. What's up, Roush? That Hunter might go for the Bright Soul. Because it's got so much distance to clear. I actually have to pull the Bright Soul back here.
the cure will be found.
I don't want to get too many kills on Bazaar.
Memories of another life. Guard them well.
Because they're already over that experience threshold. That guy's the concern. I have to intercepting shot on the turn he's gonna land near us.
Science.
Or he has to be landing next to a blacksmith who has blacksmith grates available and active. That one's never even gonna take an action. We're just gonna stun lock him.
You can't stop progress. The cure will be found.
Memories of another life. Guard them well.
I'm gonna be adjacent to an ally no matter what, so they're gonna take the damage down, but it's the only way I can land an imbued blade without having to burst, and I don't want to burst. So that's 3 hunters on a rescue mission so far. Are we gonna see 4? Alright, so how far is this guy? Even if he moves and leaps, he doesn't reach us, so... I don't think so. It's like 20 experience a kill, something like that. It probably is variable by the scope of the enemy. Like a scavenger's 20, but a hunter might be 40. I have no idea. I doubt I could get them all the way to 5, though. I could shoot this hunter right now, and it's like, maybe? I wish you could see their, like, experience in, like, right now. I wish I could see their experience. I think I want this kill on unknown, because I gotta make sure that they were right at the level 2. I think. Fucking hell. What was their experience before we came into this mission? Searching the memory bank. Because I said Bizarre or Unknown would have to survive 2 full levels if I wanted to make them... I don't want to waste experience on the top end of that. Okay, so Unknown is already guaranteed to level. What was Bizarre at before we came in here? He's gonna go here. Will he leap? So he goes here. He's gonna be close. I'm gonna get close to him to try to stun it, or... Someone look back at the VOD. Tell me what their experience was at. You know what? I could actually do it through the YouTube side easier. Hold on. So Bizarre was at 143.